Imagine standing in the storm of betrayal, where trust crumbles and the very people you relied on turn against you. That's the emotional battlefield King David invites us into in Psalm 55. This is not just a poetic lament. It's a raw, heartfelt cry from a man grappling with treachery, fear, and pain. Yet, in the midst of anguish, David models an unshakable truth. When the foundations of human trust collapse, the steadfastness of God remains our ultimate refuge. In Psalm 55, David confronts the pain of betrayal, not from enemies, but from someone close, a trusted friend. He wrestles with fear, longing for escape, and ultimately finds his anchor in God's sustaining grace. This psalm teaches us that life's darkest moments, when friends fail and enemies oppress, are opportunities to deepen our reliance on God. Through David's words, we uncover a timeless roadmap: how to process emotional pain honestly before God, how to seek divine justice without losing hope, and how to place unwavering trust in the one who never fails. If you've ever felt the sting of betrayal or the weight of overwhelming circumstances, Psalm 55 is more than a passage of Scripture. It's a lifeline. Let's dive in and discover how David's journey through despair leads to a faith-filled resolution to cast your burden on the Lord and trust Him completely. This psalm reminds us that in every storm, there's a shelter. And when human relationships falter, God remains our constant companion. The Book of Psalms, Psalm 55. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and do not hide yourself from my supplication. Attend to me, and hear me. I am restless in my complaint, and moan noisily, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they bring down trouble upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is severely pained within me, and the terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. So I said, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove! I would fly away and be at rest. Indeed, I would wander far off and remain in the wilderness. Selah, I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it on its walls. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst of it. Destruction is in its midst. Oppression and deceit do not depart from its streets. For it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of God in the throng. Let death seize them. Let them go down alive into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He has redeemed my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many against me. God will hear and afflict them, even he who abides from of old. Selah, because they do not change, therefore they do not fear God. He has put forth his hands against those who were at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be removed. But you, O God, shall bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out half their days. But I will trust in you.